We starting off early, y'all. What's up, y'all? I'm Jordan. I'm your host, and this is another episode of Let's Look at the Tape. The show, not the movie. The show where I talk about movies that I like, what I don't like, yays, nays. I just rant. In today's movie, we're talking about none other than the great, the unmatched, my favorite 2009 James Cameron, the guy. I'm talking about Avatar, y'all. We're talking about Avatar. You can call it what you want. You can call it what you want. You can call it a spectacle. I don't care. It's a block. You can call it a blockbuster. I call it a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. 10-foot tall, blue, alien cat people in a rainforest. What else do you want? What do you want from me? What? 10-foot tall blue alien cat. I have my cat right here. She's not 10 foot tall though. She's not blue. But she has the same eyes. She has the same face. But with fur. This is a great movie. Not just because I'm a cat person, but this is a great movie. I don't care what you have to say. This is number one top grossing movie in the entire world. Not domestic. I'm talking worldwide. From 2009, it is still kicking. You can't touch it. You can't touch it at this point. I don't care what you do. Endgame kind of touched it for a second, and it lost its spot. You can't touch me. You can't touch my guy James. He makes hits. He does not miss. Avatar, Titanic, Terminator, what you want? What you want? You don't like it? Bite me. What do you want from me? Why am I talking about this now? Because we talk about movies new and old here. And this movie never gets old. Say what you want. It has its sequel, and we have the new one coming out in December. We got a new one coming out in December, y'all. So excited. So excited. But we're going to start. This is my longest intro ever. So excited. We're going to start off how we're supposed to. Without further ado, let's look at the tape. And if you're unfamiliar with the show, and we've just named the first half of this like last episode. So, everything's in real time on this show. The Plane Cracker review in the beginning, and then my spoiler fam after. And I will let you know, because I will tell you when it's time to boot you, and for you to come back. Because I don't want to hear any crying about, he's talking about a movie that came out in 2009 that most of us have seen. And you know what's crazy? I see a lot of reviews of people watching this for the first time, like this year. And I'm like, how? How? What rock have you... let me not go there. How'd you miss it? 2009. And we had a re-release two years ago. How'd you miss? How'd you miss? But anyway, I'll let you know. Because I want my spoiler fam to be my spoiler fam. And us in the spoiler fam, we don't hold back. No holds bar. But anyway, Plane Cracker review. Here we go. According to IMDb, synopsis. A paraplegic Marine dispatched to the moon, Pandora, on a unique mission becomes torn between following his orders and protecting the world he feels is his home. I like IMDb synopsis. Where do we start here? Where can I start here? Because I could talk about this one. My Plane Cracker reviews are pretty shallow, but I could talk about this one. I got this. I got this, y'all. There's so much, though. There's also a fly in here that's really bothering me. Let's just get personal. Let's just get personal about it. This fly in here is bothering me. I don't want it here. I can't catch it, though. And my cat's not helping. My cat's not helping. She does not help. She doesn't help. She just sits here. She's, she probably sees it. Maybe she doesn't. She does nothing. 10-year-old cat does nothing. I'm on my own. I'm on my own. I feed her. I take care of her. I clean her litter box. That's all she cares about. She's warm. Fly. I don't care. Where do we start? Sir James. This was like how long did it take him to make this movie? It took him a long time to make this movie, actually. He canceled it. Technology wasn't good enough. He waited. This man will make you wait. But he'll make you wait for a blockbuster. Now, the only thing I'll say, which is a good thing and a bad thing, it comes out in December. All of them come out in December. The best movies come out in December. If you did not know, the best movies come out in December. So that's a good thing. It's also a bad thing because you got to wait till December. Just saying. If you got a movie you want to see come out in December, it's probably going to be good. It's probably going to be good. But you're going to have to wait. For everyone who says that this is Pocahontas with blue people, get out. Get out. Leave. This is not Pocahontas with blue people. This is different. This is original. Maybe not too original, but it's original. We have a star cast. Zoe Saldana, Sam Worthington, directed by James Cameron. Stephen Lang, Sigourney Weaver. Who directed Alien? Did he do Alien as well, or am I mistaken? Who directed Alien, y'all? Hold on. Bear with me. Real time. Real time. Ridley Scott. Ridley Scott. But anyway, Starcast. That's what we can start with. We can start with that. And with that, the technology. We have a movie that's came out in 2009 that looks better than most stuff that's coming out today in 2025. That's an overachievement. You can't ask for much more. You can't ask for much more. Real set pieces. Performance capture. Because he wants to call it performance capture, not motion capture. Performance capture. Because we're capturing art. We capture art here. We make stars here. World building. We got a guy, a recon Marine, wheelchair bound, gets a second shot of his legs. And a different body, but a second shot of his legs. And a better body. And a better body. But you want to know what always bothered me about that better body, though? The only thing? This is always my favorite part of the movie. When they're in the tube, when he first sees his avatar in the tube for the first time. The braid, whatever that thing is called, because I'll be honest, to this day I still don't know what the actual name of it is called. So I'm just gonna call it the braid. And you should know what braid I'm talking about. The braid. How did it braid? Because it's got the thing inside. So how did the hair naturally braid itself around thing? Because it grows in the tube, right? So who braided the hair? That's my own thing. It just didn't make sense. Only part of this movie that bothers me is the braid. Like, fix the braid. What's going on with the braid? Make the braid make sense. Braid the hair after the body comes out the tube. Do that. That'll make sense. Do that. There's something else about Jake's hair specifically in the second movie, but I'll save that for that talk for another episode. But something that he wasn't very consistent with the hair. That bothers me. So if you've seen Avatar 2, you know a certain someone has locks. You know, locks just doesn't happen. So I'm like, this wasn't very consistent, but I'll let it go. But I won't. I will, but I won't. So he's got this new body. He wastes no time trying to figure out how it works. You would think that a body that has never been used before can't really walk, but no, he stands right up, wobbles around for a while, and he runs out of there. He runs out of there having the time of his little life. He gets his mission. He gets his orders. What is the plot? The plot is humans want to take over a world that does not belong to them. Have we heard this before? Thanksgiving. And take its resources. The area is inhabited with intelligent life, civilized life, community life, natives. And that's their problem. They need them out of the way so they can get what they need in the way. It's pretty much people for you. So Jake's mission is pretty much to do an inside job and see how we can get these people out of the way. So we can get in our way and get what they need. I won't say our because I'm not on the people's side. Sorry, y'all. I was looking at something. Something popped up on the screen. Okay, I'm gonna let that be. I'm gonna leave that be in real time. So, while he's trying to do his little inside job, where he's trying to, get his feet together. No pun intended. He's trying to get his feet together. He gets separated from his group, and he done met the people. He done met a certain special someone, Natiri. Shout out to Natiri. He done met a certain someone, and now he's got to learn to be one of the people if he wants to stay. So he's got choices. He could do his inside job, but he's got to learn. And he learns. He learns. He's got no choice to learn. There's so much going on. I'm trying to go through this, but I'm saving everything for the spoiler review. And I don't know what the spoiler review is going to be, but it's going to be. How long you got? Hold on. We're only 13 minutes into this. Only 13 minutes into this, y'all. Okay. It's going to be my most lit episode. Where'd I leave off? He's got to learn. So he learns, and as he learns, he falls in love with the place that he's at. He wants to stay here for real. But he's got orders. Now he's got a choice. Do I go AWOL or do I carry this out? So he kind of carries it out, but at the last minute, he kind of wants to step out, but it's kind of too late to step out because he's already given him too much. He's already gave him too much. So now he's got to step up. He's got to right his wrongs. And he's got to help them. And he helps them. Keeping it very vague. I just want my spoiler fam. Everyone who hasn't seen this movie by now, 2009, y'all. Come on. Forget the plane cracker review. Let's just go. If you haven't seen this yet, I don't even care. Get out. Normally I'm nice to y'all. Get out. Get out of my show. Get out. Go watch this. There's so many ways to watch it. It's on Disney Plus. I don't care how you do it. Normally I would say I don't care if you pirate it. I don't care if you do. This time I don't care if you do. Go watch this movie. Go watch this movie just on the strength. I don't care if you don't come back for this episode. Go watch it on the strength. But then come back and watch my show. Then come back and watch my show. So we're spoiler fam. Everyone's here. You seen the movie? If you haven't seen the movie, leave. Go watch. Come back. Everybody seen it? You sure? Positive? All right. Spoiler fam. All right, let's go. Let's do it for real. Let's do it for real, for real. What do I want to talk about first? What do I want to start with? There's so many things. This is over. This movie is 2 hours and 42 minutes, so there's a lot to cover. But let's start with Pandora. Let's just start with a major star of the movie, which is the world. Pandora is so pretty. Everything lights up. Everything lights up in its own way. Can you imagine? You know, like we see the certain videos, like you go to the ocean and it kind of lights up and you put your hand in it. Imagine that being everywhere all the time at night. That would be crazy. Imagine if a tree lit up in front of you. That'd be crazy. Can you imagine if you lit up in front of you? That'd be wild. When Jake actually meets Neytiri in the part where she kind of throws his torch out and then he realized like everything is lighting up, including myself. This is a moment. That's a moment. It's the moment where it's like, I want to live there. I want to go there. I like it here, kind of sometimes, but I want to go there. And now you can. At Disney World, Animal Resort, whatever it's called. Now you can go. It's not the same, but it's something. And he's learning to be one of the people, right? And we're learning some words. Pause on the tape real quick, because I just saw it. There's a video playing, and it reminded me. Most times, a script will have a foreign language in the script. This movie, they made up a foreign language to speak in the script. That's dedication. That's over dedication. That's over dedication. I'm going to sing the praises of this movie until kingdom come. And then for the second movie, they added words. Till kingdom come. Resume the tape. We're learning words, and since we're spoiler family, we know what this means. Jake is he's a scowl. Jake is a scowl. But he kind of gets it together a little bit. He gets it together enough. But seeing his little montage was just like, it was fun. It was fun. Except for when he fell off the horse. That wasn't fun. He fell hard. That looks like that hurt. I don't think I'll take that part. Apparently it was necessary, but I think I'll just skip that part. Another part I think I want to skip, but I don't want to skip because I want to Ikran. But those things try to kill you. Those things try to kill you. You got to pick the one that picks you, and you only know if it picks you if it tries to kill you. So you imagine going to your local pet store and you want to get your puppy, but you want your puppy to pick you so you know the bond is real. So you got to pick the puppy. Let's not say the puppy because the puppy won't hurt you. You want to adopt the dog that's actually trying to maul you, and you've got to wrestle the dog so it knows it's real. You imagine that? You're just trying to get a pet, and this thing's trying to kill you. It's wild business. So maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. Maybe your animal's supposed to pick you through death. What you think? Is that why you put your claws on me when I got you? You was trying to let me know it's us for life. Quick story in real time. My cat grabbed me by the shirt and wouldn't let me go. So I'm taking that as a sign of attack. And then I picked her up, which was my sign of re-attack. And she hates being picked up, so I won. So now it's just me and her for the rest of her life. Or mine. Whichever comes first. Preferably be hers. But we out here. It's crazy I said that while she's sitting right next to me. She ain't going nowhere though. She's guarding the steps like crazy though. I don't know what's on these steps. She has not stopped staring at the steps. Whole episode, and we are 21 minutes in. But pretty much 22 minutes in now. In real time. So if I had to fight Ekron and I had a Navi body and I was prepared for it, you gotta close the mouth, you gotta wrestle it down, and then you gotta put your braid on its whatever antenna thing. Whatever that thing is called, somebody let me know what that thing is actually called, because I don't know. I want to know though. I could look it up, but I don't feel like it. The computer's right here, but in real time. I don't want to do it. Next button I hit will be to end this episode. So let me know. And no, I didn't get over the head cold. I'm shooting this on the same day as the last episode. So leave me be. Y'all gonna start sitting over here thinking he's always sick. No. I always burp on the show. And I haven't done that yet. So we're getting places. No gas on this episode. Because this is special. I gotta wrestle this thing down and put my braid in this antenna thing and bond. Now imagine this. Imagine having a bond with your pet and you can feel and think what your pet feels and thinks. And it knows what you think. So now it knows when it wants you to get off the table. Darla. Stay off my desk. But you also know what's wrong with your pet. Because they can't talk to us like we communicate. You could know your pet, but they can only say so much. Right? So now if you know, it can really be like, hey, yo, this don't feel right. And we just go to the doctors, we call it a day. We get some medicine, we call it a day. And we do it quick before it gets worse. Because, you leave something standing like that, it gets worse. And it gets worse, and then something dies. But no, you communicate and know what each other's thinking. It just seems nice. It just sounds better. It sounds better than the trade. Than the ladder. No? Is it just me? No one else thinks this. Come on, guys. So Jake's gotten in too deep now. Here's what I like about Jake, though. He's an adventurer. He's a learner. He's hard-headed. But he's a learner. And he's a fighter. He's passionate. and he's skilled. So not only is he already skilled as a Marine, now he's going to be skilled in a whole different species. This man is a killer with a sensitive heart. This is the guy. But he's also a heartbreaker. Because we got to talk about Natiri. What are the chances that you run into the princess of the tribe? What are the chances? And she's the one that has to teach you. And then you fall in love with the princess? And then her daddy dies? And then you become the leader? He got a good rap. Minus the fact that her dad died. It's kind of messed up. If you replay that and you actually watch for the branch to impale him, it looks really bad. Because you know how some movies, they don't really show it. They don't really show it, but if you look for it, you can see it. I went back and I looked for it because I was like, where did it come from? And I saw where it came from. And it didn't. It wasn't good. It wasn't nice. Yeah, I see why he died from that. You don't want that. I don't want that for my worst enemy. I don't. You don't want that part. He got a good rap. But on the Natiri's end, she just lost her dad. She just lost her entire home. Because they're living in this 1,000-year-old tree. This thing is huge. And then they just blew it up. They just tore it down. You want to talk about deforestation? There were children in there. Gone. Whole house is gone. Family's destroyed. Can't go as far as to say a genocide, but what are we gonna call it? A travesty. We can call it that. For sure, it was a travesty. It was a flag on the play. I'm not editing that out. But that's my bad. It was a flag on the play. Major flag on the play. I might have to take that part out because I don't know if I can post that. My bad, y'all. It was a flag on the play. So I can only imagine what she's going through. After you done spent 3 months, because this movie takes course over 3 months now, mind you. If you didn't know, now you know. And I'm gonna tell y'all some stuff that some of y'all might not know because I watched the extended cut. Now, if you're extended cut spoiler fam, oh y'all with me. Yo, I know y'all family. I know we blood. I know our roots go deep. If you extended cut for this movie, spoiler fam, what's up? You can hit me up directly. You could DM me directly and just say hi. Just say hi, extended cut, and I'll know. And I'll definitely respond. If you know, you know. But we're going to talk about it in a minute. Just give me a second. Yo, hold on. Calm down. Relax. I forgot where I was at. 3 months. This movie takes place over 3 months. Now, she's been training Jake for 3 months to be one of them, to be like her people. And they're aware that he's a person who is operating this hybrid body, which is why it's called Avatar. If you were unaware of that, you play a video game, you're operating your avatar in the game. They're mentally linked to their avatar body. They're operating it. It's their avatar. That's why this movie is called Avatar, if you were confused about that. So no, the native people of the land are not called avatars. They are called Na'vi. Na'vi. The people operating the bodies have avatars. That's what this is. Okay, let's just clear up that confusion now. Because I don't like it. Let's be clear. 3 months of thinking you know a person. And she fell in love with this man. Granted, he fell in love with her, but she fell in love with this man in the process. She's betrothed to someone else. Now let's talk about some extended stuff. Let's talk about some extended clip. My people, you know, Sute, I don't care if this sounds jumpy around. We're having a good time. I am. So I'm going to assume you are too. We're having a good time. Sute was in love with Natiri's sister. But Natiri's sister was killed by the Sky People because they were messing with their stuff, because the Sky People were tearing down trees and they didn't like that. So they're like, yo, we gonna mess with their stuff. And the Sky People didn't like that. So they came to Grace's school. I'm going to clear up who these people are. If you don't know. Well, I shouldn't even say that because we're spoiler fans, so you already know. So I ain't clearing nothing up. I ain't got to clear nothing up for y'all. Because y'all know. And if you don't know, you shouldn't be here. Sick of this. They go to Grace's school thinking they're safe. No, they got shot on the spot. So now Sute, the lost his real love, but he's supposed to be the next LLATT, which is the clan leader. He's supposed to take the spot. So to fulfill duties, now he's got to marry Natiri. Okay. Now nowhere does it say that they actually love each other. They're just fulfilling duties. Now here comes Jake. And after 3 months, there goes the gas, y'all. Did y'all hear it in the mic? Did y'all hear it? It was only a matter of time. That's what we do on this show. Here comes Jake. And over 3 months, not only have you lost the love of your life, but now the one that you've been betrothed to, Mr. Steal Your Girl, has come into operation. And y'all know what he did in that tree. Y'all know what they did in that tree. And the extended cut, y'all know what they did in that tree. Braids locked. But I don't know if I feel bad for Sute. I just think he's an okay character. Knowing his backstory, maybe, maybe understand him more, but I still don't connect with him. I'm not going to say I don't like him, but he's B-list at best. I'm just saying. So now we got the betrayal of someone you thought was a friend. You thought this was... No, I don't know how they thought they was going to make it work. I don't know how they thought they was going to make it work. She's supposed to marry other dude. But you getting down in the tree with somebody else. And you're supposed to be the teacher. It's a wild business. Sitting on my cord. I'm stuck with her. Sitting on my cord. It's not going to mess anything up, but I just know she's sitting on my cord. So after that, then you find out that dude you've been teaching and you've now just, grown things with. He's got a coup with people to destroy your entire family. He gonna take your whole house. And you can't get that back. Not that damage. Not that collateral. Not those tears. Not that blood. Your daddy died. I'm telling y'all gotta be careful. Y'all got to be careful. You can't be out here just like, okay, never mind. The only thing that saved him, only thing that saved my boy was Taruk Makto. Only because he was brave enough to jump on that thing's back. Would y'all have done it? Because I already told you how I feel about fighting a regular Ikran. Y'all gonna jump on Taruk? I'm not. I'm sorry. It's cool and all that, but no. Mind you, they never showed the ending of that fight because you know there was a fight. And he did this in the air, which makes it worse. I guess because Bob was he was there too. So I guess he would have caught him if he didn't get, ate up. And yes, the fans have named Jake Ikran Bob, if you didn't know. It's just what happened. I didn't know about this until a couple years ago, but his name is Bob. The more you know. But yeah, that's the only thing that saved them because of the respect of the people for Taruk Makto. That's the only thing that saved him. Had he not done that, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for your boy. Major flag on the play. We cool? Okay. I'm just going to talk about two more people, and I'm going to wrap this up because we are... We're 37 minutes in. This is honestly not my longest episode. This feels like it's going for a long time. It's not. I have a longer episode than this. Have I posted it yet? I don't know. But let me get my two people. Homegirl Grace. Homegirl Grace. Now this is a character who can grow on you. I don't care about Sute, but Grace. How do I put this? This is a peachy show. Grace was a jerk in the beginning, to say the least. Jake had a twin brother, but his twin brother died. He got mugged and shot and killed. And that's important to the plot because every avatar is genetically linked to its person. So this is a body that's worth millions of dollars. So to just have someone die and not have anyone to man this body now, that's millions of dollars down the drain. So how convenient, again, Jake got a good rap. How convenient is it that you had a twin brother? So your genetics are not only strong because you're brothers, but that's your twin. That you connect to his body that was meant for him. And because it's a twin, now it also actually looks like you. So there's no denying, like, this is yours now. He got a good rap. He got too good of a rap. Everything just lined up for him. Aside from him being paralyzed from the jump before, everything got better for him. Everything just got better for him. And I guess why not? Because, nothing else is going good for you, but 1 in a million lifetime chance, I guess. It's better than the lottery. All that sounds better than the lottery to me. I'm going. I'll save this question for myself at the very end of this episode, but I think y'all know what I'm going to say. So I'm going to tell y'all, ponder on it real quick, what y'all do, and then we'll get back to that. Put a pin in that. Grace was a jerk at first because she's like, okay, no, I want a scientist. Your brother was a scientist? I need a scientist for this job. You're a jarhead. You're clunky. You shoot stuff. You're mad. And the whole time, Jake's just a little kid, honestly. He is just like a little kid. He just wants to touch everything. He wants to see how things work. He doesn't care about the science. He just wants to see how it works. He wants to see it move. That's what got him in trouble in the first place. That's how we got separated in the first place. Touching stuff. Stick with the group. Yeah, you really got to treat him like a little kid. Stick with the... No, Jake, come here. Come here. Stick with the group. I can't see you. Jake, I can't... Jake, I can't see you. Where'd you... Jake? Oh. All right, somebody call his parents. We done lost them. Somebody call 911. That's what happened. But over time, we learn to love Grace. She becomes the mother figure for Jake that he needed for this 3-month span. And unfortunately, we lost our homegirl. She was a trooper too. She tried to hold on. She tried. It was just too much. It was too much. It was too long. They waited too long. There's nothing they could do for her. She bled out. She was too weak. She couldn't transfer into the body. They was going to put her in the body forever. They was going to put her in the Avatar body permanently. She couldn't make the transfer. Saddest point in the movie. But you know what that did? That's what brought the dog out in my boy. That's what brought the dog out in Jake. He said, yo, Sute, translate this for me. And he did. He gave the good speech. He riled the people up. He got them ready. He went to different clans and brought them to him. He made an army. He brought that dog out. What's it going to take to bring your dog out? What's it take to bring your dog out? I want to know. Matter of fact, don't tell me. Ponder on that for yourself. What's going to bring your dog out? You got it? It's in your head? All right, keep it there. Just keep it in the back of your brain. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. We lost our homegirl. My bad, y'all. Can y'all hear that in the mic? If y'all can hear that in the mic, I want to know. I really do. Maybe I have to change the setting or something. Let me know. Who else do I want to talk about? Oh, we can't forget about the main character. We can't forget about Mr. Resolve himself, Miles Courage. Let me tell you something about Miles. In this movie, in this first one, he's just the villain that you kind of love to hate. Not even. He's just there to be the villain, really. In the first movie, he's just there to be it. In the second one, you love to hate him. In this one, it's just like, all right, man. You just Mr. Toxic Masculinity, the Marine Colonel. And I hate that word, by the way. Colonel? Why is it spelled like that? Who signed off in the Webster Dictionary and said, you know what? You know what's going to mess them up? Take the R out. Put an L in there. I feel fancy today. Who signed off on that? I could look that up too, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to let the questions fly. And that's going to happen too. But sensitive mic. But no, I'm just saying, in real time. But here he goes. One mission. Take the tree. Then that tree wasn't enough. It's never enough. Okay, once you have what you want, I just want y'all to remember this. Once you have what you think that you want, I'll say that. It's never enough. You're going to want something else. you're going to want something else. You're not going to be satisfied in material things, okay? I should put it like in material, you're not going to be satisfied with material things. You're always going to want more. So just stop, okay? Just be grateful for what you got. You got a lot. You got breath. You're blessed. Jesus loves you. Just stop. But nobody told Miles that. Nobody told Corge that. So we got the tree. Oh, not we, sorry. They got the tree. Wasn't enough. That's a big tree. Whatever they were, the metal that they were looking for under that tree, there's plenty. There's plenty. A lot of innocent lives died. Just take what you want from there. You don't got to come to our other tree now. You're going to take both. Because, no, they already tore down one tree before that. So that they wanted to take down 3 trees. You can't take our third tree. This is our most important tree. The second one was really important because we lived there. You can't take the third one. You can't take our third tree. We can't let you. So we're waging war over the spirit tree. If they drop one bomb on the spirit tree, it's over. We lost. We can't let them take it. So we got to take them. We got to take them out. They got to go. They got to go. My boy, Mr. Jake Sully. That's what they called him in the movie, Jake Sully. Because they pronounce, the accent. Turuk Makto has gathered many clans as an army to wage war against the Sky People. And the fight was epic. Jake almost died. Natiri saved the day. It's honestly, let me tell you something. The fact that she saved the day, the way that she did, it was kind of refreshing. It was kind of refreshing because it just showed how bad she is. Like, she was down for the count and she got back up. 2 arrows to the chest. Bow. Bow. Ooh. Ooh. Clean shot. Sharpshooter. My man's Jake's about to die and she a real one. After all of that, she saves his life. She a real one. She a real one. Don't piss her off, but she a real one. We win the fight. We almost lost, but nature came to help. We almost lost, but when that nature came rolling up, it was a whole different ball game. It was a whole when you're fighting and then you have animals fighting with you. Can you imagine that? If you and your squad, hold on. You and your squad pull up, right, on the ops. And it's just beef. And then y'all start going. Y'all going at it. And at first, y'all doing pretty good. But you're going to get gassed. You're going to get gassed soon. They've been holding back. Now they whooping you. And now here comes your pit bull. Running. Down the road. Jaws. Now you're fighting with your pit bull, and now you got a different bond with your pit bull because you didn't know that your pit bull was really riding for you like that. That's what happened. That's what it felt like to me. It was a bond that was happening in nature. And we won as Avatar people, not Sky people. We won. And it was glorious. I'm almost done. I'm getting out of here. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I gotta get up tomorrow. I don't know why I'm here. But I'm up. Because we're talking about this. I'm almost done. preacher always says, I'm almost done. I'm about to sit down. And at the very end, so here comes the question. Y'all ready? Y'all should have had your answer by now. Jake decides to permanently put himself in his avatar body. So now he will be leaving his earthly form forever, exchanging his consciousness into a 10-foot tall blue cat alien body. And the question is, would you do it? Me personally, honestly, I'm on the fence. And I have thought about this. I know it's not real. I know it's not possible, but I'm just saying, theoretically, hypothetically, would you do it? Are you on the fence, or is it an absolute yes? Or is it a definite, resounding no? Let me know. As for me, I'm on the fence, because it all sounds nice, but I am a human being, so it's like, I think this is how I'm supposed to be, right? But, hypothetically speaking, I don't know how here's the thing, because I don't know how the Lord's going to feel about that. He's like, I made you a human being, and you're just going to species swap like that? I don't know how he feels about that. So, but hypothetically speaking, if he was like, if he was cool, I don't think he is. I don't think he would be. But if he was cool with that, let me get that body. Let me get that body. But I don't think he would be, so I'm chilling how I am. I'm cool as a human being. But what are y'all doing? What y'all gonna do? No? Yes? Maybe? You want to be blue? Because that's the only color you got to choose from. They got different shades of blue. You could be teal, but that's a different episode. That's a different movie. But you're gonna be blue. You're gonna be blue. You're gonna have long hair, probably, most likely, which is cool. I like long hair. But that's just me. Maybe I'm biased to this. And maybe I am. I don't really care. Anyway. This is my favorite episode, y'all. I haven't gone off on an episode like this yet. Can't wait to drop this. And y'all know we're doing Avatar: The Way of Water soon. Definitely before Fire and Ash comes out. We pull up. This has been another episode of Let's Look at the Tape. Thank you for watching. Spoiler fam, it's always fun with y'all. If you snuck into the spoiler family gathering, you're trash. If you haven't seen the movie by now anyway, what are you doing? But if you snuck into our gathering, trash. You're spoiling the fun for everybody. But for my real spoiler fam, and for my extended cut spoiler fam, DM me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.